Hey guys, what's up? This is Dragon, and today we'll be doing a little video on 5 things to look out for in patch 6.6, and I'll be just, pointing out all the things that I feel are important, and some up and coming champions and meta shifts, etc. And also, in my 6.5 video, I asked you guys what your favorite change of 6.5 was, and here's some of my favorite comments. For a chance to be featured in a future video, make sure to comment below on what is your favorite change of patch 6.6 is. My favorite change is Nidalee nerfs because fuck that champ, and you'll see me talk about it more in this video. But yeah, comment below on what your favorite change is, and anyways, with all that being said, let's get started. Alright, so first up we're going to be talking about the Cho'Gath changes. So Cho'Gath is getting a buff to his R, where he's getting more hit point, especially in the later ranks. Well, actually, if we calculate the level 16, it's only 180 health more. So it is a pretty small buff, but I think it'll give people incentive to play Cho'Gath jungle, or maybe you might see a little bit more top lane of him. Because Huni played it against Ryze before, but I think that was just a counter pick for Ryze, because, that silence is OP. But I've only seen him one time in the jungle, and it was pretty decent. Like, he has 345 movement speed, so he has synergy with the runic echoes and the movement speed, and his AP ratios are really good. So if anything, I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit more of him, or maybe you might see him as a meta jungler in the next patch. But yeah, just a little bit more hit point in the mid game and late game. Alright, so next up is gonna be Fiora. Alright, so I think this might be the death of Fiora, because you can see a bunch of nerfs coming to her in this patch. Base damage going down, base slow is going down, but the AD ratio of her passive is now the same at all levels. I think what this means is she'll be more of a AD bruiser instead of like going TITANIC HYDRA Fiora, and she is also indirectly more nerfed because of TITANIC HYDRA nerfs. It does affect Fiora quite a bit since she does have really good AD ratios, but I don't think it will affect other champions too much, like Shyvana or Trundle. But yeah, after these nerfs, I feel like she's just going to be more of a niche pick instead of like a meta pick. Alright, so next up we're going to be talking about KALISTA. Oh boy. So base attack speed is getting nerfed, attack speed growth is getting nerfed, both parts of her W is getting nerfed, and the cast range of her R is getting nerfed, which kinda sucks. But she has a new passive where she gets bonus attack speed when she's near her Oathsworn. So basically what I think is going to happen is she won't be played anymore, because a little of her laning phase did get kinda nerfed with the percent maximum health, and her mid game and late game have been nerfed due to attack speed growth stat going down and the base attack speed. Now even though she does get bonus attack speed when she's near her Oathsworn, I feel like the base attack speed nerf might hurt her a lot, and she won't be as good as before. Like, I think people will stop playing her, but I could be completely wrong, and she might be picked for certain reasons. But yeah, this just seems like a heavy nerf to KALISTA. Next up is going to be Master Yi. So Master Yi isn't that good in higher elo, but I do know he is a popular pick in lower elo. And that's why they're nerfing him, because of that. And he's like very obnoxious to play against. But the nerfs coming to his E, it's now bonus AD instead of total AD, which is very bad, because now his base AD doesn't even affect his E's damage. Instead, gauge won't be as good when he buys it. And also TITANIC HYDRA has been nerfed. Although the base damage has gone up by like 10 at max rank, it's still not that good. Overall, this is just a hard hit to his true damage. Every other part is still good, but I mean, you're going an on-hit Yi build in the jungle, right? So I think he's not going to be good in this patch anymore. Not even Warrior Yi is going to be good. Next up is going to be Nidalee. So now she can't root enemies in the jungle with her human form, which means she's going to take a lot more damage in the jungle. But after level 6 it doesn't really matter because she has really good clears. Yeah, I feel like her early game is going to be nerfed pretty hard because of this. Although she does get more base damage in her W, doesn't seem like that big of a deal. But yeah, no longer resets her auto attack, which I didn't know it did. I thought it was just like switching out human form and her Q. Maybe I didn't notice because her W, it has a long animation, so I don't know if the feeling of her is changed or not because of this. But yeah, that passive nerf, that's huge. She didn't take a lot of damage in the jungle in the early game, but now you'll probably see her take like 200 to 300 more damage in her first clear, or maybe even more. But yeah, that's it for this video. Most of the champions I talked about are maybe going to be displaced in the meta a bit, except for Cho'Gath. I feel like he's an up and coming rising champion, but who knows. There's like Jace buffs and ZZ Rot portal changes, but I don't feel like they're that big enough to talk about. But yeah, if you did like this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you didn't, make sure to subscribe, for future videos like this. And yeah, I am Dragon, and I'll see you guys next time.